Now, Liana, Brisbane also is almost in the same boat. It has grown 16, 17% in the last 12 months. A lot of people are saying, hey, well, that's it for Brisbane. Let's get out of Brisbane. But people have to understand there are hundreds and hundreds of suburbs in this Brisbane location, and not all suburbs have grown at that amount. There's still a lot of opportunity in Brisbane.
So pockets of opportunities are definitely coming up in Brisbane. I'll say not all suburbs is going to grow the same, but what you have noticed overall, the amount of property listings are still significantly lower than the long-term average. It's 37% lower than long-term average. It's actually significantly short. So people are not putting their properties on the market for sale, which means there's more competition for the properties that are on the market. Future supply of housing is also trending lower. So the Brisbane property market has gone through a big consolidation in the construction industry. So a lot of builders went out of business during COVID. So again, it will take them quite some time to actually rebuild that capacity. So in the foreseeable future, you see the construction activities has slowed down dramatically, and it's going to take them a number of years to recover. So that's also driving the growth. Not enough new supply to come onto the market, and any sort of demand is going to be quickly driving prices up. Where does the demand come from? Well, Queensland has actually experienced a lot of interstate migration.
I don't think I've ever seen a chart like this before, Liana. That's a straight line up.
Yeah, so the people say, well, it only happens during COVID. That's not true. It's still very much happening, even since the end of COVID. So that trend is going to continue in the near future as well, because compared to some of the other places, people might want a better lifestyle, that sort of stuff, early retirement, that sort of stuff. So that's still happening. And that's why the housing shortage, so there's not enough new supply of housing. There's a lot of mass migration that's happening. So you have the perfect storm, very, very low vacancy rates. The rent's been going like crazy, especially certain parts of Southeast Queensland. We're seeing, $200 of rental growth in 1 year is not a huge surprise in some areas, which is just ridiculous. Well, that's been the main driver for growth in Brisbane. But another driver also is Brisbane recently have introduced massive incentives for first home buyers. They doubled the first home buyers grant. So for any properties that are under a certain price point, the more affordable end of the market, under 750K, for example, it's actually really fueling that market as well while the grant exists. So that's
starting
another
to expand
factor.
out, isn't it? You've got Brisbane, the prices in the heart of Brisbane have gone crazy, and then people are looking for that affordability now more on the outskirts with access to the Brisbane CBD.
So you'll see there's not as much growth in the high end of the market, less affordable end of the market, but there's a lot of activity in the more affordable end of the property market still. And then even in the medium to long term as well, Brisbane also got the Olympics coming up in 2032. So a few years leading up to the Olympics, you're going to see a lot more activity, a lot more buzz around it because of huge amount of investments, infrastructure for the Olympics as well. We've actually also found a number of boom suburbs, and this is one in particular. Again, similar trends, not far from Brisbane City, very well connected, has got massive local employment hub. It's relatively affordable and is one of the fastest growing catchments in Queensland, and that's why it's attracting a younger, more affluent population as well. Very, very similar trends that we're looking for. So if you're looking at it, the forecast for population growth for this region is actually 10.2% per annum.
Yeah, this is a bit of a game changer, this area. This is like a new city, isn't it?
That's right. One of the fastest growing regions in all of Australia. And again, you're seeing a young population, a median age is 29 years versus 38 years for the country, and a higher than average median household income as well. And then for that reason, you got consistently lower vacancy rates, and you can see how much weekly rent has grown. It's grown by 60-70%. Yeah.
Crazy. That's madness, isn't it? Yeah. Absolute madness.
And we can still get access to property somewhere between 650 to sort of 750 grand in this
Liana, and
area.
that's crazy, isn't it? Because you can be in what is becoming the sort of number 2 city here in Australia. Brisbane City itself is modernising. You've got the airport there that's had all the upgrades. There's direct flights to all the big locations all around the world now out of Brisbane, whereas 5-10 years ago, that was not the case. So it's really becoming that global city, and to still get like a 4-bedroom, gorgeous family home for 650 to 750, 30, 40 minutes from the CBD, 30, 40 minutes from the airport, 12 months, 24 months from now, we're just not going to see that ever again.
For more videos like this, please click like and subscribe for more information around the property market. Thank you.